वेल आज फादर्स डे स्पेशल में हमने ऋषि त्रिवेदी से बात की थी. जैसे आपने देखा है, there are people out there who do pursue and they push their wife to go forward with their career while giving up their own. So now we're going to talk to Rushi's son and see how did he feel. जब वो grow up हो रहे थे, उन्होंने हमेशा देखा है कि you know what, dad is the one who's around taking care of things, mom is working. How did he feel watching all of this? So hi Sahil, nice to have you here.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
And from what I understand, you're an absolutely brilliant kid, 17 years old, who's going to be graduating from college soon.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. And do we give most of this credit, I guess, to your dad? Because he's the one who's been running around, mom and dad. But how did you feel growing up कि mostly अगर देखा जाए तो mom होती है जो बैठ के homework करेंगी, mom आपको sports के लिए लेके जाएंगी and everything. In your case, it was the other way around. You saw dad doing all these things. How did you feel about that?
Well, it was like that since I was born, so it wasn't the most different thing because since I was born, that's how it was. Yeah. Because dad joined mom when I was 2 or 3 years old. Okay. But mom would also be a big part of my life. She'd come home at night and she'd make sure everything was fine, everything was going good. Okay. So it didn't really feel too weird to me because mom would still have to make sure that everything was going good at home after coming home from a long day at work.
Did you ever feel that there were times that you wanted to talk to mom and you know if she's not around, that's the option and you have to talk to him? कभी कभी होता है कि कोई बातें होती हैं जो हमको you know we just want to go talk to mom. Did you ever feel that?
I never really had that because I felt they were both equal. Okay. And I could talk to either of them about anything or both of them. So it was never that way. If dad was around, I talked to dad, and if it was something in the evening, mom was home, whoever was closest to me.
They would do it.
Yeah.
I know if I spoke to a lot of kids while growing up as a teenager, okay, especially अगर हमारी Indian families में देखा जाए, तो you know, mom is considered to be the homemaker. Okay, she's supposed to be the one around. आपके case में you always saw dad doing that. Did you ever feel indifferent with it? I mean, how do you view your dad? You know, learning that he gave up his dreams and everything to help your mom grow her business and career.
Well, first of all, my dad's my dad, but he's also almost a friend. Okay. We hang out together. We drive around together. We always talk. Uh-huh. We have good conversations. Yeah. So he's almost a friend most of the time. Okay. In terms of having dad do everything and knowing that he gave up his dreams, it feels really good to know that they care for you. Yeah. Because one of the main reasons he did that was because I was born and he couldn't spend enough time with me when I was little. Mm-hmm. So that was definitely a very big deal.
Do you feel special that he did that for you, Sahil? Because from what I understand, this is his baby. Your mom's practice is called Sahil as well.
Yeah, definitely. It makes me feel very special. Yeah. Really good.
Now, if you ever had the option, if you ever had to do this, would you, you know, someone told you कि आप $250,000 बना रहे हो, okay? और अगर आपको ये सब give up करना है to take the back seat and help your wife, would you as a man be able to do that? And think about it before you answer, because I will show this recording to you 10 years from now if this happens.
Okay, no problem. Well, I grew up, and my dad made the same decision when I was 2 or 3 years old. So I grew up with the idea that money isn't the most important thing, and it's more time. Because you lose money, you gain money, you can always make it back, but once time goes by, it's gone. It's gone. So in the long run, if this were to ever happen to me, I'd probably be able to make the same decision dad made, because you can never get time back.
Now, how did you feel? Did you ever have anything among cousins, uncles, aunts, family में कभी किसी ने आपको कहा कि you know जैसे कईयों में होता है बातें सुनाने का होता है कि you know आपकी मॉम काम कर रही है, डैडी तो घर पे होते हैं या डैडी मॉम के साथ काम कर रहे हैं, आपको कभी किसी ने ऐसा कुछ कहा? Did you ever feel anything?
I never felt anything. We're really lucky to have a really good friends and family group. They come over all the time. We have 40 people over at the house on weekends, and everybody's so happy, and it's always a good time. And I never felt anything like that. No.
Great. And if you had to give a message, you know, of course, Father's Day is around the corner. If you had to give a message to your dad, he's not around right now, so he can't hear you. So if you had to give a message to your dad, what would it be for Father's Day?
Well, I mean, it would be 2 words, and those are thank you. But if I had to write it all down, it would take me so long. There's so much things to thank him for. But the time is the best. I mean, like I said, me and my dad are almost like friends because there's so much time together. We know each other really, really well. I also know my mom really, really well. But me and my dad spend all the time together. When I have work to do, he's always sitting there, so he'll be doing office work. I'll be doing homework. I need his help. He needs me to do something. We'll just have a back and forth conversation and figure stuff out together. So it's like a thank you for being a friend is what it is. Yeah.
And he gave up all of his dreams, all of the time that he had, all the money that he had to take care of you. What do you want to say him for that one?
Also, thank you. And that takes a lot of guts to be able to do that.
Good.
Yeah.
He's a better man than a lot that we know.
Yeah, he's an awesome guy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you so much, and I wish you congratulations. I understand you're thinking you might be joining the practice to further this with your mom and dad.
Yeah, I mean, that would be my optimum situation.
Okay.
Because I've grown up working with them. I started working at the office when I was 9.
Wow.
And I've been working with them through and through.
Okay.
So just to keep that going, working with your parents has to be one of the best things ever.
Great. I hope my kids are watching that, and I want to make sure they hear that line, because there's nothing wrong with helping your parents, and at the end of the day, it's all about family and spending time together.
Definitely, it's all about family.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Sahil. It was really a pleasure talking to you. You sound like a well-rounded kid. Your parents have done a good job with you. So wish you all the best.
Thank you very much. This was a lot of fun.